Hello, this is Big Boss Rescue Chief of Humane Emergency Animal Rescue. Welcome to our series, Animal Rescue Postmortem, where we analyze the good, the bad, and the ugly of animal rescues throughout the world.
All right, here we are with video number one. This is one that's on Facebook. I'm going to try and do all these Facebook videos that I've got set aside real quick because they disappear sometimes days after they've been posted for some reason. Before I get into the video very much, I want to make sure that it's clear. I'm critiquing the video and the actions taken by individuals, not the individuals themselves. This is exactly how we've done it in the fire department since I've been a first responder in 1979. After an incident, we get back, we say what went right, what went wrong, and what could I have done better? It's always asking, how could I be better? How could we make this better? And that's the intent of these videos. So if somebody wants to get the feelings hurt on here, don't bother talking to me about it because I don't want to hear it. This video is ice rescue. I believe it's in Russia. I have the volume turned down because I can't stand the stupid music these people put in the videos. And let's start watching. So far, let's just stop for a second here. They have got a trench cut out of the ice, and that is how I would prefer to do it, a large animal rescue like this, because you're on ice, so it's very difficult to get a grip up here to pull something this heavy or as heavy as a horse or cattle up over the edge of the water like that. If you've got time and you got the equipment, in my opinion, and of course it depends on how thick the ice is, it would be better to just cut a trench out and drag them straight to the side. However, that may not be possible. So let's keep going here. And I've watched this video before, so I have a little idea what's going on with it. And there's a lot of jump cuts in here where we don't see what's happened. Like right now, we come in and we don't know where this rescue started or how long it's been underway so far. But it's been underway long enough for them to cut that trench that we see there. And then they are pulling. The problem I have what they're doing right now, they're pulling on this part of the antlers here, which is going to pull the head down into the water instead of up. So maybe if it looks like it's just wrapped around this little segment here. However, pulling the head underwater isn't a good thing. And it looks like it's on this last ditch effort here. It's barely able to hold itself up. We're assuming this is the same animal here. And here's the problem with trying to warm him up in these conditions. It looks like it's trying to fight a little bit there. But if you've seen animals that are dying, sometimes they'll do something like this just before they die. However, when you're out in the wild like this and you're down on the ground, right down below here, this is a giant heat sap. So or a heat sink, this is just sucking heat out if there is any at all anyway. I don't think this is a literal translation of what's being said here, although I don't have an idea. Who's this is somebody's emotional reaction to this. He was so cold, and I'm wondering how come they didn't just finish the job and stow it away for winter's meal. Really, it's kind of at that place anyway. But that's just me. Doesn't mean I wouldn't do the rescue. It's just my dark sense of humor. But so here I'm pointing with my finger instead of using the pointer. Here they are. They've got it up here. Why they're clearing out snow instead of just moving the body, I don't know. And of course, if we just give him something to eat and drink, he'll just snap out of it. That's got to be the solution to everything, isn't animals related? Yeah, we just give them some food and just some water in their mouth, and then they just it's magical. They just get up. So here we have like these. There it is. It's almost appearing to be near death, and then suddenly it's running away from the building. So, you know, what do you say about that? We don't know anything of how that progressed. But let's get back to the rescue. This looks really good. The trench, getting him up there, and there some people are not going to like trying to warm it up from the outside. They're going to be like, oh, it needs a lavage and all this stuff. Hey, these guys are out in the middle of nowhere, it looks like, doing the best they can. So if you want to get over here and come technical about the medical aspects of it, this isn't where we do a lot of medical stuff. However, these guys did a really good job as far as I'm concerned. And I hope that I can be able to do something like that if I'm on ice rescue. Of course, I'm in Florida right now, so I don't have to worry about that. All right. Well, this is our first video. There are probably going to be hundreds more of these videos. If you're on a YouTube, you know what you're supposed to be doing. I won't remind you any more than that because, like you, I get tired of hearing people say it over and over again. So do the right thing. And then you can look down at the bottom of the screen here. There's going to be an email address there. If you have a video that you want me to take a look at and react to, and it's the proper subject matter for this series that we're doing here, email it to that address right there. If you're somebody that's trying to email something to us to sell, we're not going to buy it from you. We already have our suppliers. We don't want whatever it is you have to sell, whatever it is, we don't want it. All right, so don't even write to us. All right, that's all for this video. See you in the next one.